Hello from the bus. Haven't done much on it recently. It's obviously dark when I get home from work and I don't feel like messing with it. That's alright though. There is a hum in the background for the heater that should actually go off in a few minutes here. But looking back here, I haven't done much of anything back here in the back. I started the rear wall. I got the bedroom lights on. I am doing all household switches on it. I like them better than toggle switches, and they're actually cheaper and better quality. Bathroom lights. I've kind of picked up a little bit. I'm waiting on a couple butt converters to get this blower motor fixed. With 12-volt conversion, it won't work the way it should. So I'm waiting on some parts to get that fixed. I got the panels going back in. I was cleaning and found this front nil panel that's got the handle that normally goes right there. I've got the handle, I just don't have it in. Walking down though, it flows good. But there's been a couple times I've actually almost went to step off right here, you know, up here messing or whatever, and step too far. I've caught myself, but I don't want to end up getting hurt and don't want anybody who's visiting the bus get hurt. I've had a lot of visitors recently. I think I'm actually going to keep this panel. I mean, it's molded, you know, to fit the bottom around the angles, so I'm probably going to roll with it. Not having any luck finding a used set of cabinets cheap to start the kitchen, but I want to go ahead and get that in. It'll soon be time to start some plumbing. You all have seen the battery bank before. I had some charging issues. I actually thought that I had a battery that went bad. I use this charger, and it's just a cheap one off Amazon. I've used it for about a year, maintaining those batteries, and you know, I would leave it hooked up for a while, then I would switch over, hook up another one, and just constantly rotate them. It's nice because it does AGM, lithium, lead, a couple others. Obviously the AGM and the lead acid would be the only ones that I used. But I couldn't figure out why the furnace and the radio that I've got installed, you know, just running the furnace a couple hours a day and the radio was sucking the power down to about 12 volts, 12.3. I thought maybe the gauge was wrong where it's so far away. Went back and measured. It actually, gauge is reading fairly spot on. After talking to the technical support and engineering at North Star, it turns out these need a pretty high amp to charge these batteries. Oh, and I got my panel box in. Pretty exciting. I've actually technically wiring the bus for 50 amp, although the plug's only going to be a 30 amp for right now. I never needed 50 amp in any of my other stuff, so I don't know why I would need it now. I just want to be prepared, you know, while I'm doing it. But this, I got this. This was actually brand new. Got it off, you know, Facebook Marketplace for 50 bucks. It's a 40 amp charger. It does AGM and it does lead acid. I hooked it up and it ran pretty good for the first 3 or 4 hours I had it hooked up, and then the fan's gone off internally and it's not making any noise, so it's obviously working. But as you can see, I did bring the voltage up to, you know, 13.6 is actually what it is back there. Other than that, I just kind of been cleaning up in here and finishing up with some of the stuff I have. Got to make room. You know, I'm starting to bring wall panels in, such as that, and you know, I need the room to, well, maneuver. This is such a long way to go, but I will say, all in all, I am pretty pleased with where it's coming right now. It's recognizable. You know, you can tell what the bathroom is, you can tell where the bedroom is, you can visualize it and see, so it's kind of exciting. Looking back up here at this, where it's flopped down right here, that's something else I've got to take care of. I've had to take down a bunch of the trim pieces to run the lights. If you look up here, So I'm probably just going to get a piece of aluminum band to hold that up. With these, you've got a beam that runs the center, and you got one more that runs left to right. So fishing wires down the length of this is probably not going to happen. I've got plenty of headroom. You know, I'm 6 foot and I don't know, 6 or 8 inches ahead of me. And the lights I got are extremely shallow. I mean, they're like less than ½ an inch. So what I'm probably going to do is get a board to run the full length here. Just 2 runners of lights is probably what I'm going to do with it. And that lets me not have to pull all the whole roof down. And I can bring the panels over and then wire them in, you know, hide them behind these walls, the wiring. But I think that's what I'm going to do is run just a couple wooden, plus it'll break up the ceiling, especially if I do like a walnut or a dark wood. It'll break up the ceiling. But I think that's how I'm going to do the ceiling lights up here in the living area. Like I say, nothing big going on, but you know, the piddly stuff's starting to add up and it kind of feels like I'm getting somewhere. So I just want to do a weekly update, kind of show you where I am. You know, still just doing the nothing exciting stuff, but you guys have a great weekend and we'll see you next time. Be safe out there.